Hey guys, I just wanted to come on here and talk a little bit about some things that I've seen going on, here recently. As you know, this is Memorial Day weekend, and Memorial Day is, you know, w- even I'm to the point, where will agree that Memorial Day is celebrated, differently than what the true meaning, of Memorial Day really is. Memorial Day, isn't for, to thank a veteran. Memorial Day, is to honor the people that have fallen, the people that have given the ultimate sacrifice, people that actually, have died for the country, and put their lives on the line, to make sure that we are free. But earlier today, I woke up and was looking, and then I noticed that Kamala Harris, the vice president, she had posted a post earlier, and it was talking about enjoy your long weekend. It had nothing. It had nothing to say about Memorial Day. It had nothing to say about the true meaning of what this weekend is. It was enjoy your long weekend, and that was about as disrespectful as you can possibly get. I put it up here on the screen. As you can see, it's enjoy the weekend. Enjoy your long weekend, your big 3-day weekend. But how disrespectful can you be? People all the time are saying, oh, this and that. But right there's your proof, guys. Right there is your proof of the most anti-American, White House that you can possibly ever have. I mean, it is right here. They don't care about nothing. They're erasing history as we know it. They don't care that people died for this country. They don't care. I mean, it's living proof. It is what it is. I mean, all you got to do is see it. um I don't know, it really upsets me in a way, mainly because I've got family members and friends, and people that have served, and I've also got family members who died in battle. They're like great uncles, things like that, but still they paid the ultimate sacrifice so we could be free. And now we're in a country where our freedom is pretty much gone. There is no freedom. There is no um yeah, I don't. I mean, it's pitiful. I mean, the country is in such bad shape right now that you don't know. It's hard to believe it's even Memorial Day weekend if you listen to these people talk. I got upset, when I saw this post. It's only talking about the long weekend and not really the true meaning as to why, this weekend is happening. And then I hear about another post, or well, not, it wasn't a post, it was another saying from Maxine Walters, who's in Congress there. And basically, what she's wanting to do is she's wanting to actually change the name of Memorial Day and call it George Floyd Day. And, I mean, how crazy can these people be? I mean, seriously. I mean, I'm not sitting here saying that George Floyd wasn't murdered. Yeah, I will agree he was. He was murdered. I will agree with that. That is one of those times where that cop did what he should have never done. I mean, he deserved everything he got. But to rename Memorial Day George Floyd Day is the most pathetic excuse. Just pitiful. It's pitiful. And the people of Congress and the people that stand behind this are just as pathetic as what Maxine Walters or Kamala Harris are. I mean, it is a sorry excuse and a spit in the face to all the American people, who believe the way I do, that we are here because people sacrificed their life for us. People gave everything, to make sure that we're free. And now our freedom's gone. This video probably won't last 20 minutes, once it's posted onto the internet, because there is no freedom of speech. They're wanting to take away your Second Amendment. You don't have no gun. They don't want you to have no guns. So I mean, what else do you expect? I mean, these people they're evil. They're evil people. And the scary part is You know, I've got people right here on my friends list, people right on my friends list that support this crap. You know, people that put their support behind these folks, and they supported them. And to think, you know, they're the same people sitting back now saying, "Oh, I don't want my guns taken," or, you know, "don't want this." You asked for it, you wanted it, you voted for it. I mean, the way I feel about it, you get what you deserve. I mean, yeah, I don't want to lose anything. I mean, I was born in America. I'm a true American. I believe the American way, but the way things are going right now is America's not going to be around much longer. It's pathetic. It is a sorry excuse for a country right now with the people that we have running it. And I'm not even turning this into a Donald Trump thing or anything. I'm just saying that the people that are running their country right now are in it to destroy it. They're not in it to help it. I mean, look at your gas prices. They're $1 higher than they were this time last year. You know, inflation's at crazy. I like, what is that, 12-year high? You know, the inflation is up right now. It's pathetic. It is a sorry excuse of what we've got running this country right now. You know, they don't care about anything. They're erasing history. They don't want you to know anything about history. If you don't believe the way they do, you're racist, and it's pathetic. You know, if you don't want the guns taken away, if you don't believe in BLMs, if you don't believe in this stuff, you're a racist. And that's just the way the country's running right now. The ATF nominee, his name's David Chipman. You know, he's the guy that Joe Biden has selected to run the ATF, and he's also the guy that's going to take your assault weapons. He's going to come after your guns, so to speak. And the other day, you know, they had him, you know, at Congress or whatever, and there's people asking him some questions, and he was up there. And the Louisiana Senator John Kennedy, and the Louisiana Senator John Kennedy, he asked him. He said, "So you are going to ban assault weapons?" And he said, "Yeah, that's the plan." And then the senator said, "All right, well, what's your definition of an assault weapon?" And the guy just kind of stalled and, like, you know, shrugged his shoulders. And he said, "So you can't tell me what an assault weapon is?" And the guy just kind of sat there and mumbled, you know, through and everything. He had no idea. And then that's when the senator said, so you're going to ban assault weapons, and you don't even know what an assault weapon is." There you go, guys. I mean, it's right. His name's David Chipman. You can look, I mean, you can look that up on the internet. You probably find that video, you know, on anything, on any type of online thing. But I mean, the people that's trying to take your guns don't even know what an assault weapon is. They don't have enough sense to know that most of the shootings that happen in the cities and all these places, they're not even assault weapons. They're pistols, or they're, you know, smaller caliber guns. And they're out here trying to ban assault rifles because people are going around killing people. No, they're not. But if the people don't stand up and do something about it, you ain't going to have the pistols. You're not going to have the 22s. You know, you're not going to have a pellet gun, because they're going to come in and they're going to try to take every gun that you own and destroy your American freedom. And if that happens, that's your fault, because any of the people that voted for this crap and the people that wanted this in there, you just, like I said, you deserve what you get. You know, I feel sorry for people, you know, that has even got the nerve to sit here and say, you know, "Oh Lord, no, these are good people. I voted for these people." No, they're not good people. They're not. I mean, do your research on these people. You know, don't listen to your CNNs and your MSNBCs, or heck, even, you know, most of the shows on Fox. You know, don't listen to this stuff. Look at your history if you can find it. If it hasn't been deleted, you know, from internet search pages and stuff, look it up, man. I mean, Joe Biden, you know, running around hollering about this and that, you know, about people being racist and trying to stop this. And he's one of the most racist people in America. You know, spent half of his political life, you know, talking about how to control blacks and this and that. But now he loves them. You know, now he's all about it. It's part of it, man. Go back and read your history. It's right there. But if you could support this and then you turn around and try to tell me that if you don't believe that way, I'm racist, then that's a joke. It's a major joke, because I don't have to believe that way, and I won't believe that way. You know, I'll sit right here and tell you right now, you know, right on, I'll look words together. I'll look right at it and I will say all lives matter. not Black Lives Matter or white lives or Mexican lives, blue, pink, all lives matter. And that is the truth. God didn't create one race, to sit here and say that it was this or that. He created multiple races. And, that's the way that I look at it too. And I'm just going to be honest with you. If you're on my friends list, and I enjoy having everybody on my friends list, especially the ones that I communicate with and the ones that, that'll come on here or, do birthdays and, all this stuff. If you believe in any of this stuff, then it's just the best thing to do right now is go and unfriend me, because you're not going to like anything I have to say. You're not going to like anything that I believe in, because I'm an American and I believe that way. If you don't support people's rights to have guns, people's right to go to church, people's right to get vaccinated, if you don't believe that stuff and you think all this stuff should be forced on somebody, and you're basically a supporter of socialism, then get out of this country, dude. But more importantly, get off of my friends list, because I don't need friends that are going to try to tell me what to do. If I want to go put a needle in my arm and get the vaccine, I should be able to choose that. I shouldn't have a government sitting here saying, oh, well, if you want to go to this event, you've got to be fully vaccinated before you can walk in the door. Or like in Florida, you're going to pay $1,000 for a concert ticket if you're not vaccinated. But if you are vaccinated, you're only going to pay like $50 or something other for these concerts. But, we're going to treat you the same way, but you're probably going to be stuck in the corner with your mask on, smothering to death, while everybody else is drunk off of their feet standing down next to the stage. That's the sorry part of this country, and that's even me, going against some of the governors and some of the people that I actually believe in. If that's the way they feel, we don't need them either. I'm not even sitting here saying it's a Democrat Republican thing, because there's jokes on both sides parties. It's pathetic, and yeah, I know everybody's thinking, oh Lord, he's got a little pep in his step. That's right, because I'm pissed. I respect veterans. I respect the people that died for this country. I respect the people that are overseas right now. I respect that. I've got a lot of friends in that category, and they are the greatest things that's ever happened to this country. You wouldn't even be there wouldn't be a Facebook. There wouldn't be a White House. There wouldn't be none of this stuff without those folks. But people just don't want it. They don't want to hear the truth being eliminated from this world. And the more and more we sit back and let it happen, the more and more it's going to happen. I see here in the comments, we're talking about would give anything for a mean tweet. Yeah. I mean, seriously, the president of the United States gets banned from Twitter for, sending a mean tweet out that hurts somebody's little feelings, while the big terrorist rulers in foreign countries like Iran, North Korea, they got to stay on there. They get to stay on there and talk about slaughtering people and talk about slaughtering Americans, and everything's fine with that. But, when your American president goes on Twitter or Facebook and says, oh, I don't like the way that's being done, and Nancy's, or Sleepy Joe, or, something like that, oh, we got to ban him. Come on. Oh, in the words of Joe, come on, man. It's pathetic, dude. You're silencing the people. You're silencing the voice of people talking about the truth, but you're not giving anybody the opportunity to tell it like it is. Everybody has the right and deserves to be free in this country, and that's the way it should be. But, if we all don't take a stand and we don't do this and we don't do that, we're never going to take a stand, and it's pitiful. But, here's my stand. I'm just setting it out here right now. If you don't like the things I say, you don't like the way I believe, then please, unfriend me right now. Delete me, block me, whatever you've got to do, because I'm not going to change my ways. And, I have no reason to change my ways. I don't want to change my ways. I'm an American. If I want to walk to the grocery store or to a gas station, it should be my choice if I want to wear a mask or not. Nobody should have to tell me, oh, you've got to be vaccinated to do that, because no, I don't. If I want to I'll go to a gas station where they don't require that. That's just the way things go, and that's the way it should be. The America that we all growed up in is the America that we deserve. And it's plumb pathetic to know that the people that are in Congress and the White House right now is trying to take that away from us. And Yeah, it's not like, I could go to the White House and say, "Oh, this don't need to happen," because you can't get near the White House because it's surrounded by razor wire and 10-foot fences like a prison. Because for some reason, the people that are in Washington are scared to death that somebody might come in there and tell them the truth, and it might hurt their little feelings, or some information may get leaked and they hurt their little feelings. But that's fine, stay locked up because the truth will come out eventually. It's already starting to come out in many places. So that's a coming. So enjoy that. But it is what it is, and you know, America. One way or the other, America's either going to stand tall or America's going to die. But if the 75 million people that showed their support for the real president of the United States, if we stand tall, and I'm not talking about the silly Antifa rejects that went there on January the 6th and did all that crap. That wasn't Trump people. There might have been a few Trump people, but that wasn't Trump supporters. I mean, it even come out that it was Black Lives Matter and the Antifas and crap. So don't try to feed me that junk. I mean, it is what it is, but I'm not talking about go attack these people and stuff. I say let your voices be heard. If you think something's not going right, even in this county, contact your local senators, contact your people in Congress, get a hold of these people and tell them, this needs to change. Or, if you don't want them to take your guns, let these people know. I mean, they're not going to be mean to you, I don't reckon. And if they do, it just shows what kind of a joke they really are. But I could promise you this, some of our senators and our people in the House that represent this area, they're going to listen to you. They will. Because I've talked to many of them myself, and they are very respectful. So, give that a chance, if you want your voice to be heard. And then show up for meetings, show up for different things, let your voice be heard. Don't be scared. Don't be afraid to let people know, how you feel. It's we're never going to be able to get back to normal or get our country back if we don't, stand up and let our voices be heard. It's I don't know, it's just crazy. But as you see, if on the bottom of the screen here, you're seeing the live show Wednesday night. This coming Wednesday night at 8:00. Me and Coach Matthew Perry will be going live. We'll be right here, and this time a little bit differently. I'm going to be streaming it on here on my main Facebook page, and then I'm going to do the simulcast through my personal Michael Jevedon YouTube page. I know some people says I don't have Facebook Live or don't have Facebook, and ain't able to watch, but I do have YouTube. So I'm going to start doing some shows. I'm going to start doing the simulcast through the YouTube page. That way people can just go over to YouTube, type in Michael Jevedon. It should be there, or Cornbread 191 I believe is the username. So go over there, follow that YouTube page, if you'd want to watch it over there. It should be fun. The events, the shows that we have with Matthew, they've all been fun. They've all been, a lot of people seem to like it. You're absolutely going to like this one. I'm not going to drop any hints too much here tonight, but I promise you, we're going to introduce something this Wednesday night. We're going to talk a little bit, about some of these events and things that are going on in the country, but I'm going to introduce something new on the show that's going to be able to make it a little bit easier for us to interact. I talked with some people, yesterday and mentioned that to them. And I've talked to some people here recently, over the last week or so. And I mentioned to them a new way for the guests to be able to communicate, with both of us that don't want to come on here. So, I'll talk more about that, Wednesday night and everything. And, then we'll run with the show then. But it's it's going to be fun. I wanted to come on here and give my rant, about the Kamala Harris crap and everything, and not even mentioning Memorial Day or, the fallen soldiers and the fallen, that's give their lives for everything, not even mention. So I wanted to come on here tonight and just talk briefly for a few minutes, and give my thoughts and get that rant out of the way and, get that off my chest because it's been bothering me all day. But, I will be back on here. I'm going to try to go live about 5 minutes to 8, with the countdown clock Wednesday night. That way it gives, me and Matt both time to get in and everything and, get her get her videos and her feeds and everything going, and then we'll hop on here and then we'll take off. It should be interested, and hopefully, everything will go well with it, and we'll have a lot of fun. I'm getting ready to actually I'm getting ready to create the link, the reminder link and stuff on the pages here in just a few minutes. And, once that goes out, click that reminder, be sure to tune in. It's going to be fun. We're going to have a lot of fun, and, I hope to see you there. So, you guys have a wonderful rest of your weekend. Memorial Day, if you're home and you are home for a certain reason and not, just because somebody don't want to work that day, but, be safe out on the roads. The traffic is a little more, crazier on the road, during these holiday weekends, but be safe of traveling, enjoy, whatever time, that you have with family and, this and that. I mean, just enjoy your time. And, I look to talk to you on Wednesday night. You guys take care, have a wonderful night, and I'll talk to you Wednesday. Take care. Bye-bye.